The purple haired one is Yuri? I like her. Doki Doki Literature Club. Me. Like, hey, if I... Okay, no. I didn't even start the game. Oh, I never played this, by the way. This is my first time. And... me. Whoa, okay. Okay, I'm full screen. W. Yeah, I'm full screen. Awesome. Monika is a... Never played it, though. Okay, hold on. Lucas. Yes. Ooh, hey. I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. Annoying? What do you mean? That girl is Sayori, my neighbor, and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long, ? We used to walk to school together on days like this. Starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. Why would you run away? Is she really that annoying? Come on. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. Hahaha. I can't do that. Whatever. I overslept again, but I caught you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. Why did I switch the voice now? Okay, fuck me. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Lucas. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. That's harsh, I'm not gonna lie. Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you want to. I mean... Hey, whatever you say, Sayori. I'm cringing on the inside, fuck me. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commune. By the way, Lucas, have you decided on the club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm really not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year, did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of the many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Okay, hey, like, no need to be so harsh. Like, she's chill so far. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Oh, the story of my life. What the fuck? You forgot to add fucking hentai, Yandere hentai to be precise. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any social skills before college. Story of my life. What do you mean? Socialize? What is that? Actually. All you need is money and Yandere. Yeah. Your happiness is really important to me, you know? And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a knee in a few years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yeah. Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? Doesn't look too carefree. More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerating everything inside her of her head. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Oh my lord. Hello? Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch up. you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. What the fuck do you mean impressed? You don't need to wait up for me. If it's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought know what? Well, that you could come to my club. Sayori? Yeah? There is no way I'm going to your club. Harsh much. Meanie. Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Cue the gun to the head. Oh my lord. Literature? I mean, okay, no. Me, I like reading, but like, that's like manga and manhwa. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help to start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title Vice President. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Oh my, like, hey, okay, complete disclosure, like I do read, but literature, isn't that like poems? What the fuck does literature mean? Okay, I can't believe I'm doing this, but I'm googling what the fuck literature means because I have no what does literature mean? Written works, especially those considered of superior and okay, so it's about learning how to write. Any collection of written work. So it's reading. Okay, novels. So I guess it's even reading, not just writing, right? Okay, good. That said, my okay, I already fucking read that. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. Okay, you're carefree, now I know. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Yeah. Don't make promises you can keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead or if she's so cunning as to have planned all this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes, let's go. And thus to remark today, I sold my soul for a cupcake. Hey, worth it. I've done worse deals throughout my life. Deadass. A man sold his soul for pussy. Okay, actually. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for the third year class and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here. I told you don't call me a new member. I glance around the room. Girl 1. Welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure to be meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously? Why did you... Okay, I can't do this voice. Ooh, me. What kind of voice should I do? Should I have to. Seriously? Why... Oh my lord. Hold on. Okay. Let me work on it. Hold on. Seriously, you brought a boy? Why am I breaking my... Okay, shut up. Girl 2. Wait to kill the atmosphere. Ah, Lucas, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. You know me? Girl 3, Monika. I know you. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. I absolutely fucking agree. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry, that's okay. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can just ignore her. She gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back towards the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. The purple-haired one is Yuri? I like her. Fuck me, what kind of voice did I do? I already forgot. I have actually fucking Alzheimer. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Ah, well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monika, is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, Lucas. Monika smiles sweetly. Fuck me. Okay, fuck me. You can't. Okay, shut up. We don't know each other well. We rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Rarely talked, so you don't know each other, right? You just know each other's names. Like, Monika was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically, completely out of my league. So having her smile at me is so genuinely feels a little. You too, Monika? Come sit down, Lucas. We made room for you at the table, so you can sit next to me or Monika. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there is one space next to Monika and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped trail and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Proudly. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Whoa. Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Yeah, well, you know, just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, then Monika I follow. It's delicious. Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking at the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Oh, she's a tsundere. Okay, I need to get used to switching voices. Fuck me. Why are you thanking me? It's not like haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything? I thought you technically did. Sayori said, well, maybe, but not for you. You know, you fucking dummy. Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom. Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? True. I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. She's doing good job. Me. Hey. Oh my lord. That's not it. Insulted, Yuri looks away. Insulted? More like embarrassed. I mean that, you know, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to her in relief. Monika raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So why made you consider the literature club? Oh, that's such a bad question. I was afraid of this question. Yeah, fuck me. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monika that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so that's okay, don't be embarrassed. I'll make sure you'll feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monika, I'm surprised. How come you're dedicated to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Debate club? What do? You just debate? Wait, is debate club basically fucking Reddit? Or like fucking Twitter? Damn, okay, whatever. Well, you know, to be honest, I can't tell all of the politics around the major clubs. Fucking I agree. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monika really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't any more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile, but it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club and before we graduate, right everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best. Why did I choose a deep voice for Yuri, or like the low one? You know what I mean, right? I'm trying. You know what? Why did I do squeaky voice for Natsuki? Poor Natsuki, actually getting bullied. Everyone is... Oh boy, English. How to pronounce the word? Okay, brother. This agrees. I can't read it, I can say it for the life of me. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monika must have worked really hard to find these three. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with that level of enthusiasm about literature. So Lucas, what kind of things do you like to read? Oh brother, I'm gonna get banned if I say... Okay, there is one. I forgot the name. It's about... Oh my lord. Wait, if I show like a censored version of it, will that get me flagged on YouTube? I like to read manhwas. Recently. Yeah, I switched from mangas to manhwas. I'm gonna say it like that. Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? I muttered quietly to myself, half joking. Brother, I'm not joking. The only thing I read is manhwa and manga. Like, I mean, I don't read mangas anymore, or not as often, right? Like, I'm reading fucking 1 or 2 mangas. Natsuki head suddenly perks up. Oh, we have another weeaboo, okay. Oh boy, it looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I mean, that can change, yeah. I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, but what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me, and telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seemed so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Is this hinting on something? Like, actually? Isn't it amazing how a writer can deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? I agree. Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read horror books once. I desperately grasped something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might think as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you, I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think, or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. That's actually really true. I hate horror. Why is that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left piece of a scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem you called. Don't say it out loud and give that back. Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is as cute as you are. Sayori sidles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute. It's okay. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometimes? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. Okay, fuck me. Oh fuck. I fucking would. Sayori. Oh, I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea for everyone. Natsuki and Yuri look questioningly at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That's a really good idea, no kidding, you were popular. That way everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Lucas? Monika smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there is still one problem. What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth, which was been on my mind the entire time. That's not a good thing to say, I would say. Just join, it's just reading. I never said I would join this club. Fuck me, I never said I would join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at and I lose my train of thought. Everybody looking at you really pissed. Why would you say no? This is W. Like literally, it's just about reading. Believe me. Even if you hate reading, you'll find something you enjoy. Like, oh my, all four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But, I'm sorry, I thought, Lucas, you all, I'm defenseless against these girls. Okay. Fuck me. I like these two. These two are. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Like, hey, I've sold my soul for less. Like, let's be dead ass. This is a good deal. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girl's eyes light up. Yes, I'm so happy. Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey, you really did scare me for a moment. You really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. Super pissed. That makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone, remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem, bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monika looks over to me once more. Lucas, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monika with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey Lucas, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! Okay, let's walk. With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole day my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monika. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I will have a chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright. I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. It's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. What? Horror massacre exist? Okay, what the fuck? Okay, hold on. Wait. 1 out of 20. Are there like more? Okay, hold on. Together. Whoa, it's like this. Melancholy. Hope. What's melancholy? I'm gonna. Fuck, fickle. Hell no. I want a yandere. Melancholy. What does that mean? Adventure. Socks? Hey, I might be one kinky motherfucker, but like socks? Are you serious? Okay, lucky, amazing, dazzle, heartbeat, lost, lipstick, special, lost, etern anime, crimson peace, nature, disarray, pink, memories, shiny, organizing. Hold on, this is okay. Eternity, memories, eternity. I wanna click eternity. I don't know why. Okay, I'm clicking. I'm just gonna click the thing that I feel like I would click. Secretive, giggle, climax, judgment, email, depression, secretive. Let's do secretive. Lazy candle, thrill, happiness, desire, defeat, our aura. Oh no. Okay, bubbles, bliss, color, defeat, desire. Hair, pressures, excitement, games, party, rose, despise, milk, bouncy tears, precious. Precious? Put that meme on the fucking screen. Uncanny? This, okay. Intellectual, passion, ocean, heaven sent. Heaven sent. Heaven sent? What would that mean? Intellectual, I like smart. Cheeks, pain, imagination, atone, vivacious. Explode alone, waterfall, graveyard, sing. Vivacious. It's like energetic, no? I think. I like imagination. Like if you're like, hold on, okay, I'm gonna go on a rant. Like, don't get me wrong, you can be hot as fuck, as hot as you like, but like, I'm really taxing on what I want in a woman, right? Unless your fucking imagination is through the roof and it's not like talking to a brick wall, like literally a fucking brick there, and it will be more fun. Like, damn, imagination, pain. I'm one kinky motherfucker, but like, gravy. Like, what the fuck? I'm not gonna fuck a corpse. Like, jeez. What is this dear? Or like, I guess I don't get this. Charm, journey, vibrant, sensation, uncontrollable. Ooh. I'm clicking. I'm not even gonna explain myself. Kitty. Okay, fireflies, shame, romance, whirlwind, boop, awesome, bad, heart. I like fireflies. I don't know why. Awesome, whirlwind, poop, heart. Let's click heart. Sticky landscape, mystery, childhood, analysis, beauty, promise, joy, cry, puppy, beauty. Dance, pure. Portrait, prayer, vitality, dream, melancholy, essence, flower, pure. Holiday, extraordinary, Valentine, extraordinary, ambient, hurt, pleasure. Why there are these two on the same page? Fuck me. Pleasure, extraordinary. Fuck me. Pleasure? Hey. Don't question me. But if you saw my older videos, you already know. What the fuck is this? Baba? Oh, I'm gonna shoot my... Suicide is badass. What the fuck? Tragedy, flee, vertigo, fester. Daydream. Wrath. Question? Silly, parfait, grief, inflatable friends, loud, calm, brilliant, breathe. Raindrops, silly, afraid. Friends. I mean, I have none, but like, fuck me. I shouldn't say that. Variant, breathe, calm, loud. I like calm. sugar flying, meager time skipping, kawaii, extreme and capable family, empty. Time? I would say time. Two more. Treasure, vanilla, rainbow, vivid. Headphones. What the fuck? Vivid. Destiny. Anger, misfortune, inferno. Sparkle music, tenacious mouse, chomp. Do it, jump. What the fuck? Anger, misfortune, lollipop. Just chomp, brother. Contamination, what the fuck? Bunny girl? Comfort, skirt, fun, fluffy, raincoat. Okay. Electricity, what are you gonna do? Fucking fry someone? Jeez, contamination, what the fuck? Fun skirt. Yeah. Hi again, Lucas. I forgot what voices I did. It took me like 10 minutes. Or 5. Fuck. I'm glad to see you. You didn't run away on us, haha. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. That's good. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Lucas. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a compliment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any club this year. And last year too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Ooh, okay, I like her. I like you, Monika. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monika and manga. Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Lucas always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sayori, that's because your room is so messy it's distracting. You can't... okay. And you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? What do you mean you set your house on fire once? Sayori is actually built different. What the how do you set on... what? You two are really good friends, aren't you? Calm down, Yuri. I might be a little jealous. Okay. Yandere, please. How come you and Lucas can become good friends too? Sayori. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know? Wait, Sayori. Yeah, me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri, I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to come to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make any big deal. If you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted. This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you, I'll definitely read this. This word will be the death of me. This fucking... Oh my lord. I gladly take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own place. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monika to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monika are having a cherry conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more, but at the same time, I would feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like the same book as she lent me. More than that, she seems to be on the very first few pages. Crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me, and our eyes meet for a split of a second. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry. I was just spacing out. I muttered this scent thing. I made her uncomfortable. Good. Hold on, let me save the game. Just to be safe. Oh, it's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so... That's the book you gave me, right? I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason. You wanna talk about it? Just curious, how come you have 2 copies of the same book? Well, I stopped by the bookstore yesterday. And that's not what I meant. I mean... I just happened to buy 2 of them. Yeah, Ooh, I see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decide to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear that. Once I start pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? What's it about anyway? Well, Yuri closes the book and scans her eyes over the back. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. That sounds brutal. There is an ominous looking eye symbol on the front cover. Alright. I just wanted to make sure I don't accidentally give anything away. Basically, it's about this girl in high school who moves in with her long-lost younger sister. But as soon as she does so, her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by these people who escaped from a human experiment prison. And while her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying the most of her relationships, and her life starts to fall apart. That's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere. What do you mean? You can't just laugh it off like that. I mean, I read worse. I read much worse. What the fuck? That's nothing. Yuri gently giggles all of a sudden. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Lucas? To be honest, I am. No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that those kinds of stories, they challenge you to look at life from a different, strange, new perspective. When horrible things happen not just because someone wants to be evil, but because they have their own goals or their own philosophy that they believe in. That is true. That is really true. Damn. Then suddenly, when you thought you related to the protagonist, they're made out to be the naive one for letting their one-sided morals intervene with the villain's plans. I'm rambling, aren't I? You're... Oh my lord, you're a fucking W, that's what I'm gonna say. You're a fucking W, like... Ooh, damn. Fucking wood. Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well... I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writings fill my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. That's fine. And please stop if I start talking too much. That's... I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. That's... Well, that's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? You don't have to. What are you saying? Just a moment ago you were looking forward to it. Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I put into my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. That's... I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. I opened the book and started the prologue. I so understand that Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not particularly a bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry. Oh my lord. Me, I would if I could. Fuck. Oh. Put a ring on her, that's what I would do. I was just... Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean... Here, this should work, right? Slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's, then hold my book more between the two of them. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closed her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, Our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn page. Here. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. I do the same with my right arm on the right page of the book. That way I turn a page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to the other side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? To turn the page. Sorry. I think I got a little bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do. That's what I said. Since you've been so patient with me. Yeah. Thanks. We continue reading. Julie no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume she finished the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning pages almost feel like an intimate exchange. My thumbs gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey Yuri, this might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. You think so? How does she? Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of the ways, but she also second guesses a lot of things that she says and does. Like she's afraid she'll do something wrong. It's not like I can see into her head or anything, but they're kind of reminiscent of some of your mannerisms. I see. Yuri remains silent for a moment, but Lucas, that's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. That's so embarrassing that you think that. Well, wait. I didn't mean it in a bad way or anything. Sorry, I don't know. I didn't know you were self-conscious about that sort of thing. I guess I more meant that it's kind of cute. That's fucking good thing to say. What are you saying all of a sudden? Like Monika the cockblock, actually. Monika the cockblock, I swear. Me. Okay, everyone. I think it's about time we share today's poems with each other. We might not have enough time if we wait too long. Yuri exhales from finishing her thought. Is that alright, Yuri? You look kind of down. I'm sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this. It's not. It's fine. Yuri releases her hand from the book, causing it to close on top of my thumb. Alright. I guess I'll do some more reading tonight. Or would you prefer I only read it with you? I guess I don't have too much of a preference either way. In that case, I'll read a little more tonight. I'll be more fun to read with you after it picks up a bit, you know? That's good reasoning. In that case, feel free to finish the first 2 chapters in your own time. Alright. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book, then slip it back into my bag. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. It's not embarrassing. Like, it's a poem, brother. Like, it's just gonna be read once and that's it. Everybody's gonna forget about it sooner or later. Well, usually. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share it with? I can't wait! Sayori and Monika happily pull out their poems. Sayori's on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral book. What the fuck did I just read? On the other hand, Monika wrote hers in a compassionate notebook. I can already see Monika's pristine handwriting from where I sit. If you saw my handwriting, it would summon a fucking demon. Actually, not even kidding. My handwriting is like fucking ancient forgotten books. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Who should I show my first poem to? Okay. Oh my lord. Okay, it's been an hour. Will we do it? I don't know. Should we go with Yuri then? Because like, we already started off with her, right? So might as well, but I didn't really put anything. Let's go with Monika because I personally really fucking like her. I should start with Monika. Yesterday she seemed so eager to read my poem and I want to show it to her. Hi Lucas. Having a good time so far? Ah, yeah. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm not. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Lucas. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of thing, of a barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. That is true. I hand Monika my poem. Great job, Lucas. I was going, oh, in my head while reading it. What do you mean, oh? What does oh mean? Oh, okay, yeah, actually. It's really... Whoa, what the fuck kind of word is... Oh. I can't believe I'm gonna do this. What the fuck does that say? Metaphorical? Metaphorical? Oh, metaphorical. English. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectation low. That way, it always counts when I put in some effort. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? No. Writing that's full of imaginary and symbolism. Unlike Sayori, who likes using simple and direct words to describe happiness and sadness. Huh. Did I really make a poem that would hit off with... I didn't know that. Yuri likes it when readers are left to desire their own meaning out of it. It's very challenging to write like that efficiently, but allowing people to get something out of it just by feel, or letting them deeply analyze all of the nuisances. It can take years of practice, which I'm assuming Yuri has at this point. But I never really asked, though. I'm sure I'm nowhere near at her level yet. Don't worry so much about that. You do your own. Just keep exploring and learning by trying new things. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards their own kind of styles. But I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. What was that laugh? That was absolutely stressful. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know. I see. Well, let's read it then. Damn! Look at our handwriting, fuck me. Hole in a wall, it couldn't have been me. See the direction the sparkle protrudes. A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend. I'll never know, I wasn't at home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel blind like a film left out in the sun. It's too late, my retinas already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole, it wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in, I was looking out, and he on the other side was looking in. Jeez! Okay. So, what do you think? It's very freedom, if that's what you call it. Free form. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. That's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. There is a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany. Wait, okay. I'm not gonna say anything yet. An epiphany, you say? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that, because it's coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monika's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay. Oh, okay. Yuri. As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten. Exceptional. What was that? Did I say something loud? Yuri first covers her mouth, then ends up covering her whole face. He's going to hate me. Whoa, you really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. I guess you're right. What am I getting nervous so for? Yuri takes a breath. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Null. Oh, I'm asking her. Fuck. Oh no, she's asking me. Fuck. Your use of imagery and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before. I did not? Really? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. That is a huge compliment. Yeah. This is actually my first time, really. Huh? Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again. Well, I know that. I just meant, Yuri traces off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her finger along the words in the poem, as if breaking it down more thoroughly. Yeah. Okay, this is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through all that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in the new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick up a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they fit the two together. The end result is that both styles have expressiveness are weakened. Once she refines her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. I'm not finding them and building them. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little biased though. Really, you're not biased? How? Yeah, like what the fuck? Like, yeah, okay, yeah, no, she is. You can already fucking tell she's biased. She's a tsundere. Ain't no way she's not a tsundere. Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Maybe all of it. That's what I would think. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily as if that's a rare opportunity for her. Which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Wow, I like your writing style. Fuck me. Ghost under the light. I can't read it though. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. It must be this one, the last remaining streetlight to have withstood the rest of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickeningly blue-green hue of the future. I bathe calm breathing air of the present, But living in the past, the light flickers, I flicker back. Huh. That's a good one. Terrible. No, I just I got confused by the T's because she does like a whoop and then just whoop. You know, like yeah. So, yeah. I'm still learning English. Leave me alone. I'm sorry. I have such a terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking at all. But it took you so long time to read. Because it was impressive, of course. Well, I just don't read scripts very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. It's beautiful. Eh? That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you liked it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Lucas. I know what it's about. It's about the two of us, Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts and feelings and experiences in their work. True. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being... In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. Lingering in her past, in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a more solemn putting it that way. I haven't even thought about that. That's impressive. Eh? It's nothing really. Yours was impressive too, so... Nah. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you. True. You think so? Yeah, of course. You know, I was really nervous about doing all this. But in the end, I enjoyed it. I'm going to keep doing my best for you, Lucas. Me too. Okay, I'm gonna save. I'm gonna go back. And this will be all for this episode because I'm starting to yawn because it's again 1 a.m. in the morning. It's 1:12. So that will be all for now. We'll come back to this and we'll play it till the end, okay? So basically just... Yes. Well, hold on. So yeah, that will be all. I love this game so far. I never played it before, so this is my first ever playthrough. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, and if you wanna see more, I fucking hope Monika and not Saya. Wait, I forgot her name. I'm bad with names. The purple hair. I'm gonna put her on screen. The other girl. I hope the two of them are Yanderes. Because fuck me, I love them. So I love 2Ds. Fuck me. If I could, I would. I don't mean that. Fucking, what are you thinking with? I meant like put a ring on her. Yeah. Anyway, that will be all. I'm gonna go. I'm still sick as fuck. So yeah, not in the good way. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. And hey, have a nice day. Or night. Or whatever fuck and bye bye.